This video is to introduce you to the latest generation of our manual heater control module. It's same circuit, works exactly the same way as the previous one, but it's a lot smaller. If you look at it compared to the original module, the original one that came in the car, it is roughly the same dimensions as the original one. So it will fit back into place where the original module was if you so desire. If we look inside, we'll see that the thing is same components, but much more compact. Works exactly the same way. It has all the same everything. It's just the board is much more compact and much more condensed, much more proper than it was before. Wiring connections are the same as they were before. They're marked on the board there, and you make the connections in the same way. And because we have a neat little case, so now you can put the wires on, close the little case, and you have a module that will fit in the place where the original one was. To install it in the car, in case you aren't aware, you have to remove this panel. It's right near the emergency brake. Take out those two screws, and then the panel will come off. Now with the screws out, we just slide the panel forward, and there we are. We getting into the works now. Okay, once you get the cover off, what you're looking for is this plug and this inline fuse holder. So this plug right here goes over to the module, which this is the original heater control module amplifier. It's back there. You see the little blue with white thing. That's the adjusting potentiometer on the module itself. So that thing is hidden back inside here. If you feel energetic enough, you can take it off by removing this outlet here, and then loosening the there's a 7/16 nut that holds this relay on, which has all the wires in here, and you kind of move that out of the way, and then there's a clip that holds the module in place. You can take it down. It's hardly worth it. It's a fair amount of work. I might do a video later to show how it's done, but for right now we're not going to do it. So we're just going to disconnect this plug. So you squeeze these little things right here, and of course I got only one hand, it's hard to do, but if you squeeze those things, you can wiggle the plug apart, and we're going to disconnect this this fuse holder back here. Once that's done, what you want to do is either take this module out, and you see it goes back, these wires go back there to it, so take this module out, or else cut them off back in there as close to the module as you can, so that you have this little pigtail here. And that pigtail is what you need to connect to our board. So once that's done, so now you've got the module loose, and you're going to use this connector, which is the one that stays in the car, and this fuse holder. And we've connected the pigtail to our new module, like yay. We can plug it in and connect the fuse holder, and we should be ready for a test. So before you close the box up, it would be a good idea to run this test to make sure that everything works the way it should. Okay, with the temperature switch, with the temperature set, in my case I'm setting it to cold, and over here we want to set the on-off switch to automatic. That way we can hear the fans run all the way through as they cycle, and we turn the ignition on, and so see the module's got the green lights on, means we got power to it. The blue light's on, which means that we are driving toward the cold side. So now hear the fan speed picking up, so that's working as it should. Okay, so now we're in full high speed maximum cold. So if we cycle to hot, the module will start to, servo will start to run. Since it's a cold day, my car is not warm, the fans won't come on and run, but you can hear the servo running. It'll run till it reaches the limit, stop. Okay, so now the servo is in full cold, and if my car was warmed up, or if it was a warmer day, the fans would be running. So if we want to go, say, 75 degrees, for example, we turn to 75. The module will run the servo. Servo will go to the middle and stop. So now neither LED will be on. So that's the procedure. This one works as it should, so we can close it up. Put the wires into the little slot like this, and we'll put the cover on. Okay, so now we got it. So this is the point where you decide what you want to do. Personally, I would just stick it here because that's a lot of work to take that amplifier out of there, and it really serves no purpose at all. This also gives you easier access to it later. So move your wires up in place. It would be a good idea to take this one up. It doesn't do anything, but I don't think touching ground would be a great idea. So, and then once that's done, put the cover on. So we have the cover back on, and now we're ready to run a test. Turn the power on. We're in full cold now. As this cycles up. So moving down. Works as suspected. So that's about it for this one. If anyone is interested, we have some of these that we can sell. Just let us know. And you guys take care, stay safe, and happy motoring.